Now, another topic from this module, it is a cost benefit analysis. Now, this is again very important one. Many times we are the engineers, we are neglecting about the costing and benefits topic. Okay, we are we suppose ourselves that we are only the technical person. There is no need to do anything about the costing of it or what is the benefit that is needed. But all the industries who are manufacturing, who is the process, which are the processing industries, all they want to get a benefit from it. So they are doing a business just because for getting a benefit. Okay, it means again it is very important as the engineers that we should know how much benefit that we will get. Once we have the benefit, definitely our earning may be the increase, our wages may be increased. So here you have to just take care of it when you are a project manager. So here again, when we are doing a project, that time we always to know, does the project is a benefit to me or not. If it is a beneficial, then there is no problem, but if it is a no losses one, then we need to stop that project at that moment. Okay, and for that one, always when we are studying the theoretical part, when we are in the definition phase, when we are in the planning phase, that time we need to check of this cost benefit analysis. So to know what is the cost or the benefit that I get, means how much I cost, means expenditure on the project, and how much I get. So whatever be the benefit is it is what it is the difference between what we earn and how much we spend, and whatever be the remaining part, that will be the difference is called a benefit to you. Okay, so let's see here what is the cost benefit analysis now here, and why it is important to the project manager. As we know that if you define the project and say that yes, we have to build a plant of 1 crore rupees expenditure or is required, or the 1 crores we needed to complete the project, okay, to that plant. Now the owner might be say, okay, no problem, it is a good thing, but let me show what how much benefit that I get from the project. If I invest the 1 crore rupees, then what will be the benefit to me? So that benefit we need to show on the on the sheet, so that the owner will be agree to just invest the amount in that particular project or in that plant. Okay, so what happened in the cost benefit analysis? So analysis is what it is, always have certain values, some formulas and some assumptions and limitations, and with the help of that one we make one model and we analyze the things. Okay, is it a feasible or not, is it a beneficial or not. Okay, so in the cost benefit analysis, it is a systematic process that the businesses use to analyze which decision to make and which to forgo. This is very important. So when you are analyzing the cost benefits analysis, so systematic process for the business to analyze whether to which decision to be make, which decision to be take, and which decision to be just forgive for it. Okay, another thing, the cost benefit analysis sums the potential rewards expected from the situation. Here word is used rewards, it means it will be the benefit. Okay, so potential reward expected from the situation or the action, and then subtract the total cost associated with the taking the action. Means when we are doing the cost benefit analysis, that time we always see how much I get, and then we again calculating for taking this particular action, for taking this particular situation, what will be the investment that I have, how much I have to invest. So it means the whatever is the reward expected outcome minus the input, that is the total cost that we are expending, that is called expenditure of for that purpose, and the difference between these two will be give you the cost benefit, it give you the benefit of it. Okay, now let's say the key takeaways for this case. Now cost benefit analysis, we call it is a CBA. Okay, so is the process used to measure the benefit of a decision or taking an action minus the cost associated with the taking the action, as I said earlier. It means benefit of decision or taking the action. So if you take action, that is what you want to build a plan. Okay, for that one you say 1 crore is there, 1 crore is required to completion of that project, completion of that plan. And then you are calculating how much I get from it. So you might be say we will get about 1.5 crore from it. So 1.5 minus 1, it will give you the benefit, net benefit for it. Okay. A CBA involves the measurable financial metrics such as revenue on or cost save as a result of decision to pursue a project. It means when we are want to start any type of a project, that time we see how much revenue is generated from it by given action. Action is what? It may be the decision that you are taking. Yes, we are go ahead for to do this type of the project, or we have to launch some new products, and it will be give you the result. It will give you this type of the benefit to you. Okay. The CBA can be also include the intangible benefits. And in this one, when you are looking about the measurable financial metrics, that time it will be the revenue earn or cost save as a result of decision. Sometimes we are save the costing. Just like initially we say that for a particular task we require 20 lakhs to completion. And then by just by twisting or by taking some small decision, you can save from the 20 to 15. You will expenditure rather than 20, you will now you will expenditure the 15 lakh. Means 5 lakh you are saving. So that is also comes under the benefit. Okay. So direct or indirect one. Then the CBA can be also include the intangible benefits and the cost or the effect from the decisions such as the employee moral and the customer satisfaction. Now this CBA, we are not only analysis on the basis of say how much that we are getting, hard money and all, but sometimes the decision that we have taken, just like many times I always want to, I would like to give the example of the Tata, the Ratan Tata. He always take the decision or the positive decisions towards the social. He always help to the society. So just nowadays, if there is a deficiency of the oxygen, okay. So what he did, he again supply the oxygen to the different state. So that is the moral for it, or we can say it is an ethical way, or he want to just help to the society. Now, because of that action, because of that decision, what happened? The people which are in that particular region, in that area, okay, or the country, they think about the positive about their product. And because of the action which is taken by this Ratan Tata, the other people want to purchase the product from that Tata group. So that is what intangible. We are not saying because such a situation comes, he takes that certain decision, and because of that decision, the sale of that particular firm will be increased. Okay, or in certain cases, employee moral. Employee moral means you have a team which is a very good in giving the effort, and they are very it is moral people, the ethical people. So definitely it will be not measurable, but yes, it will be impacting on your benefit. Also the customer satisfaction, when your goods are good, okay, whatever the product, the quality is good, the service is good, service is quick, so they are very satisfied. So they have again to give the different people suggestion that you can buy that product, you can take that service and all. So what is, it is not we can measure that things, but yes we can, that's why we can call it is intangible. It is not direct impacting, but yes it is a impacting to your benefit. Okay, so these are the things that is to be considered in while doing the cost benefit analysis. In the next few slides, definitely we will see about what is the process of it. Now, understanding the cost benefit analysis. Now, what is exactly the cost benefit analysis? So, before building a new plant or taking on the new project, the manager conduct a cost benefit analysis to evaluate all the potential cost and revenues that our company might generate from the project. Okay, so the project manager is conducting a cost benefit analysis, and he try to get how many sources of revenue from this project. Okay, what is the potential cost? One is the what is the capital cost of it, and how much revenue that is to be generated, and what are the various sources from which I can generate the revenues. Okay, the outcome of the analysis will determine whether the project is financially feasible or if the company should be pursue another project. Now that decision definitely we have to take in the definition phase. Why? Because the we always look out the benefit of it. So here the cost benefit analysis is very important to conduct this cost benefit analysis. Cost benefit analysis, which is called the CBA, will also factor the opportunity cost into the decision making process. So this CBA is again helpful while taking a decision. Okay, so what the decision that we have to take for a particular project. Opportunity cost are alternative benefits that could have been realized when choosing one alternative over another. Now, definitely, when we talk about the opportunity cost, so many times the project which we are taking, it will be might be impacting after 2 or 3 years, and you will get the benefit of it. So we want to capture the opportunity of it, and for that one, we are doing the analysis. It also explains the opportunity cost of the project made to the benefits from the alternative sources of actions and not merely a current path. Now, this CBA, once we do the CBA, we know what are the revenue resources from that project. And because of that one, we want to take some alternative actions so that I can generate the various revenues from it. For example, if it is before the 10 years ago, there is a sugar mills, all these sugar factories, they are just producing the sugar. They are not worried about what is the bagasse and what is the use of that bagasse. But when they found that the process required to making the sugar, it will require a more cost. And from that project, we can generate a revenue from the different source. And they found that source, that is the bagasse. Now from that bagasse, they want to produce the ethanol. They want to produce the alcohol. Why they want to produce the ethanol? Just because they found this is also the one of the resources or revenue generating source where from I can get a benefit. Now, whatever be the bagasse which is remaining after you are converting into the ethanol, whatever be the things which is remaining, that is also they can use as a fertilizer. Okay, so they always try to find what are the various revenues or the sources which from which I can generate a revenue. This is continuously process, or even in when you are defining that time that you always give that yes, these are the byproduct, and from that byproduct you will get this benefit which you can add into this one so that you can reduce the cost of the product also. Okay, then, by considering all the options and the potential missed opportunities, the cost benefit analysis is more thorough and allows the better decision making. So, this will be again, it is very helpful for making a decision whether we have to go ahead for the project or not. Then, principles of the cost benefit analysis, there must be a common unit measurement, that is one principle, or we can say some assumptions or limitations. So, principles must be common unit measurement. CBA valuation should be represent producers or consumers. Benefits are usually measured by the market choice. Gross benefits of increase in the consumption is an area under the demand curve. Some measurement of the benefit require the valuation of the human life. Benefits are usually measured by the market choice. Okay, and you always looking the gross benefit by increasing the consumption in area under the demand curve. You see what is the demand of your product which you are launching into the market, and from that analysis, from the future planning, you say that yes, this much will be the product that I can sell. But it is a real one. Okay, it is on the market choice, not just because you are assuming that nowadays there is a 1000 per day is the demand of your the product, and maybe after say 1 year you may have the 1000. It is a drastic change from 100 to the 1000. Okay, so here you have to look out the market, take the survey, and on that basis you are doing the cost benefit analysis. Just because you want to just take it in a positive way is not a correct way. The analysis of the project involves with the versus without comparison. There should not be any comparison in there. CBA involves the particular study area. So here is very important to know for which particular area your product is selling, and from that one you will get a benefit. Doubling counting of benefits or cost must be avoided. Now this is very important and thumb rule for the cost benefit analysis. There should not be a double entry of benefit or cost must be avoided while doing this analysis. Now the cost benefit analysis process. What is the process? The first one, the cost involved in a CBA might include the following. What are the costs? Direct costs would be direct labor involved in the manufacturing, inventory, raw material, manufacturing expenses. So this is what it is, the input. So when I call the input means we are spending the amount on this one, on the labor, on the manufacturing, on the inventory, raw materials, manufacturing expenses, capital work, and all. Indirect cost, which might be the electricity, overhead, that you know very well. Okay, so this comes under that is the spending one. Intangible cost of the decision, such as the impact on the customers, employees, or delivery times. So all this to be considered. Okay, and then from that one, again the opportunity costs such as the alternative investment, buying the plant versus building one. Okay, cost of potential risk, that is to be included in the cost benefit analysis process. It is the regulatory risk, competition, and environmental factors. You need to look out the risk of this one. Okay, after that the cost benefit analysis. Okay, then the benefit might include the following. What will be the benefit that you get? So you have spending some amount on the various sectors. Now what will be the benefit? The benefit is what? The revenue and the sales increases from increase the production of the new product. Intangible benefits such as improve the employee safety, moral, as well as the customer satisfaction. Competitive advantages or market share gain as a result of the decision. So because of the certain decisions, as I already gave the example of the Tata, you might be get the gaining, you might your market share may be gained just because of your the decision that you have taken for the society or for the other purpose. Okay, so this is about the cost benefit analysis process. Okay, I think